Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and today I want to do a love reading. That's my main focus in this reading. Whatever else comes up, comes up. Because I can't control the messages, but I'm like, even though the last reading I just uploaded from yesterday was cool experience spiritually, it's like kind of not the I don't know, that was kind of a sad message because there was a lot of people coming through from the other side, and the energies were kind of sullen. There we go. I'm like, what is the word I'm looking for? Sullen. So let's pump up the volume a little bit and be like, all right, let's get the energy popping so that it's not so it's happier, so it's not so doom and gloom, because a lot of messages that come through can feel that way sometimes, even if they're for our highest good. So just keep that in mad. Someone might be mad over something. Keep that in mind. Okay, there is someone here, like in this energy, who is sad. Like they're upset over something, but they're mad. Because anger is usually a secondary emotion, and it's almost like the stages of grief. But even if there's no like loss of anyone, like death wise, sometimes when you lose out on an opportunity or someone exits your life or whatever, it can piss you off. It can make you sad that they're not around, like things didn't work out, and then it makes you mad. But I feel like someone's either upset because they didn't see something sooner, or they're mad at somebody else for causing problems. Which could be the case, because we have family ties. You know each other's family. I'm so sad without you. So whoever this is to you, you know who they are. You know their family, whether you dated them or not. For most of you, I don't feel like you dated this person, but you definitely know either a family member of theirs or their whole family or something. You just know each other's family, or one of you knows. I don't know. Someone knows someone's family member or members within this energy. But anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. Would you like me to read your fortunes for you? I don't know. I feel like a cliche fortune teller all of a sudden. Like, I literally just want to grab one of my crystal balls. The big one's way heavy. It's over there. And just be like, I know you can't see it, but I'd be like, I see. This is what I see for your future. Like, I don't know why I want to do that. Someone could have made fun of you, especially if you are a light worker or a tarot reader or anything like that, because this feels like I'm making jokes about fortune tellers. Like, this shit's in movies and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. That's what this feels like. It's like mocking someone. Someone did that to someone. Because I just wanted to make a big joke out of this. Maybe somebody did make a big joke out of a situation and they're regretting it. No matter what that situation is, but, weird things come up for me, and that's how I explain information and messages. That's what I wanted to do. Like, I keep wanting to say Clarice, but that's in like Silence of the Lambs. So there could have been scare tactics in here too, or maybe someone was mocking whatever you do or whatever you're doing because they're afraid of it. Someone could have been afraid to love you, could have been afraid of whatever you do for work. If it has anything to do with Miss Cleo, if it has anything to do with fortune telling, that's the unknown. And this person could have been like, that shit don't exist, or yeah, right. But I kind of feel like if anyone was messing with you, if you are in the high priestess energy or high priest energy, you showed them. Like, you think this is funny? You think this is all a joke? Who's laughing now? Like, that's kind of what it feels like. Because it's making me think of like, for example, oh yeah, there was a movie I watched a few days ago. called Wine Country, which actually was really funny. I liked it a lot. But anyways, I have so much to say. I'm getting huffy puffy. Like, I just gotta say, I got so much to say. So there's a lot that somebody has to say to somebody. But in that movie, they had like a girls' weekend or whatever, and they paid for a tarot reading as like just a fun thing to do. Well, the tarot reader in the movie was a complete wench. Just saying, she was rude as shit. I think her name was Mrs. Sunshine, and she was definitely not very sunny. Just saying. But anyways, her reading was very like doom and gloom, and they're all like, yeah, right, haha, we paid all this money, it's a big fucking joke. Well, all the stuff she said happened, except it happened in, I don't know how to explain it, like the stuff she mentioned happened anyways, and they're going, maybe that bitch was right. Like, I just thought it was funny because I kind of feel that energy here. Like, you could have given someone advice, even if it's not esoterically speaking, but it kind of feels like it is for some of you, because I just want to wave my hand over the crystal ball. I don't know. I don't know why. That's not how I read that thing, just saying. But anyways, you could have given them advice or a reading or something along those lines, and they didn't take you seriously. They didn't heed your advice. They didn't listen. Someone didn't fucking listen. And now they're going, they're thinking. Yeah, they are. I can't stop thinking about you. You are my inspiration. Communication is hard for me. Maybe that's why I'm getting all like, I gotta get it out right now. Watching your social media. So this person is probably just kind of sitting back, chilling, behind the scenes, not talking, because they might have a lot to say, but they don't really know how to articulate what they need to say, want to say, whatever. It's almost like it's so much, where do I begin? But they do want to talk to you, and you're heavily on their mind, or vice versa. Whoever this is can't stop thinking about you. So if there's someone specific, like whoever you're watching this reading for, I guess, for most of you, not for all of you though, this person, the reason why they keep popping in your head is because you keep, the reason why they keep popping in your head is because they keep thinking about you, or vice versa. Do you know what I mean? So if you're the one that's doing all the thinking, they are picking up on it. And I'm not saying that the person who's picking up on, the other person thinking about them and stuff isn't thinking about you or whoever. Anyways, it just feels like, I know that you're thinking about me. Like, that's what that feels like. I know you're thinking of me. So you just might have a feeling. Yeah, you just might have a feeling, like, I know that you're thinking of me in whatever way. But yeah, somebody mocked somebody. They made a big joke out of something, and then feel like it might have got turned around on them. Because whatever advice you gave this person, they should have listened. And if it has anything to do with tarot reading, psychic ability, stuff like that, like crystal ball reading and whatever, they shouldn't have mocked you. They might feel bad for doing that, because something you said really hit home with this person. I just heard a lot of things you said hit home with them. So it's not just one thing, because one thing could be a fluke. You know what I mean? But how do you explain this, and this? It's like, all this shit, there's no fucking way that that's a big coincidence. Someone's thinking that, like, there's no way this is a big coincidence. So that's on someone's mind. And what it's making me think of right this second is, it's almost like proving yourself without realizing that you're doing that to the people around you and to your love interest, to whoever, because there is someone specific who is paying attention to another person. They're paying attention to you, them, whatever. There were blockages. because of outside fucking people. Like, that's what I want to say. Like, you, and you, and you, shh, get out of here. Like, shut up. I got shit to say, shit to do, whatever. I've said that before. Like, you shut up, you shut up, you shut up, you shut up. Go away. I gotta do this. So maybe somebody's starting to think for themselves finally. But I feel like with the whole proving yourself without intentionally meaning to, like, for example, this is a very tiny one. Yesterday, I had just had a cigarette, and I was like, all of a sudden, I wanted to go downstairs and have a cigarette. And I was like, I just had one. Like, I don't need to go back down. But I'm like, all right, fine. So I grabbed my pack, put it in my pocket, and I was gonna go downstairs. The second I thought I was just upstairs by myself, I open up the door, and my daughter's boyfriend and his friend were standing right there, and I scared the crap out of him. And her boyfriend fell on the floor, was like, holy shit, I was expecting you to open the damn door. And I was like, oh, I didn't know you were there. And he's like, you freak me out sometimes. They were coming up to ask for a smoke, to bum a smoke off from me. And that's why I was thinking of it. And I'm like, yeah, you can have one. And her boyfriend goes, you really do freak me out sometimes. Like you're just, what the fuck? It's like things like that. Little things, because that's not the first time I've done that to them, just saying. I do that to a lot of people, and it freaks them out. But, I feel like some of you do that too. And talking about this love connection, you could have done that, or something similar, excuse me, with your love interest, like telepathic communication, where even if you don't pick up on people's thoughts and stuff on the regular, if you're truly connected to another person, you get on their wavelength, and you can, that could have happened between you and this person, and maybe some of the stuff you said, or however you interacted with them, you could have answered questions that they never asked you. Like, they could have been asking in their mind, and you answered it, whether you're face to face or not, or I don't know. I feel like you could have known things about whoever this person is, whoever you're interested in, that they didn't tell you, and they might have been going, who told you that? The family connections, family ties. Who told you that? So if that was happening, this person, especially if you know a family member of theirs, whether it's one or multiple, they could have thought that their family was talking to you about them, feeding you information, or vice versa. But you weren't getting fed any information. And I feel like you have evidence to back that up. Like, the phone, the significance with phones and stuff. Conversations. If you have saved text messages, whether it's on Messenger, whatever fucking app people use, if you were talking to this person's family member, or whoever, someone tied to them, even if it was just a close friend or something, why do I feel high all of a sudden? Or tired? No, I don't feel tired, I feel high. I feel stoned. What the fuck, that came out of nowhere? How did you know that? Alright, whether it was speaking to their family or friends or whoever the fuck is mutual between you guys, there could be someone who smokes a lot of weed in this situation, just saying. I'm getting a couple different things with that. Like, I feel like for some of you there is someone who, we got Cheech in the building, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like someone thought you were talking to their family or friends or whatever to gather information so that you could seem like you were connected to them or knew stuff about them. But that's not what it was about, and there's proof of that. There's proof of it, so whatever that is, that's getting all, that's just, I don't know. It's just going away for some reason. It's going away. I don't know, what is it? The divine gifts will clear all doubt. Oh, well, that's on here. Never mind. I was thinking it was on this, but it's not. Yeah, so there's some evidence on someone's phone, and it has to do with like messages and stuff. But what's that fucking high shit about? Family is there for you. They'll be there. So if any of you are going through anything, I feel like there's a level of support for you or for your love interest or both of you that it's like maybe you didn't think that these people or this person or whatever would be supportive or help you or be there, but they have been and they will be. I still don't know what the stoner shit's about, but maybe we'll find out. Anyways, maybe you'll know. So let's see. You know why I have the Them's my jewels. I don't know, it made me think of Hoggle from Labyrinth because he was selfish. Someone's selfish. It's like, I'll take, but I don't want to give anything. So this person could have done that with you. They could have like taken your time, your energy, you know, like thanks for the advice, thanks for the fortune telling, thanks for whatever the fuck you did for them. And then they don't do anything for you. They're not there for you. Something like that going on because there's a level of selfishness. But in the end of that movie, Hoggle isn't selfish with the girl because he trusts her. And he ends up falling for her. But anyways, regardless, he trusts her. It's like you're a true friend. Because he never had any friends. He never had anyone that truly cared. So he was a grumpy prick. And then it was like, I'm just going to be by myself, you know, whatever. And I just heard a name. I just heard, is this so-and-so? And no. Somebody else. Because somebody asked, is this Andrew? No. But anyway, no, it's not. But anyways, with Hoggle, he was just grumpy and a loner, and he was killing all the fairies, which they did bite. They were kind of mean in the movie, but you know, it's like in real life, no matter how kind-hearted you are, you will sting a motherfucker, you will bite back, you will defend yourself if you're feeling under attack. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel like maybe that's where some realizations are coming in, because you could have got a little snippy with this person because of their behavior. And it was just because of the way that they were treating you and they weren't looking at it from that perspective. It's what that feels like. But yeah, so whoever this person is to you, or you yourself, whoever, is kind of a loner energy, like fuck love. No one's really ever really been there. You know, if I need to move a mountain, I'll move it myself. I don't need help. I don't need this. I don't need whatever. And it's very closed-minded. And then in walks you, basically, and changes everything around for this person. And it can be a little confusing and frustrating. And I feel like it wasn't fully understood. Somebody just didn't understand you, what your motives were, because they were looking at it as though you had an ulterior motive, but you don't. You didn't. And they're seeing that now, or they will be. They are. But yeah, he wants to help her in the end. Like, all right, I'm not going to be a selfish piece of shit anymore. That's what it feels like. I don't know. But what I was going to say is, before I even hit record, I was thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean. And I was like, what's your destiny? And I was like, oh, I should pick some charms and see what your destiny is. I don't know. They come up with the weirdest crap in my head sometimes. I don't even know where it comes from. Somebody watches a lot of movies. They really do. All right. Let's see what your destiny is. I'm sorry. I know that I'm a tarot reader, a psychic medium, whatever, but I could take a joke with stuff like that because those movies are funny. And, like, some of them and whatever, when it pertains to mocking what I do, basically, it's not like I'm so close-minded that I can't take a joke when it comes to shit like that. And that's probably why I'm sitting here doing it like this right now, like, making light of it. So there could be a family member, a friend, or whoever this person is to you could have been making light out of what you were saying. And they're going, huh, I don't know, I feel like I'm rethinking a few things. You definitely inspire this person. But anyways, let's see what your destiny is. Bud Light, what the fuck? Oh, there's a turtle. Okay, there's a lot to see in. Let's see. So, we have Bud Light. Someone could drink that. I did see that along my fucking spiritual drives and stuff, but, you know, just could be a beer drinker, someone who likes beer or Bud Light specifically. But this could also be a friend of yours. Something to, like, because that's what I'm covering up light, and it's like Bud. You know, like someone you would just go hang out and have a good time with, have a couple of drinks with, or do whatever you do with. I just heard you're fun to be around. So Bud Light is significant. And then we have the letter D. A date. Something to do with a date. I don't know if this person wants to take you out on a date, or there's something specific to do with, I don't know, there's something to do with a specific date and time. Something to do with the month of December. Did something happen in December? Something significant to do with December. Dad has to do with dad. Bud Light and dad. Someone's father. Spiritual. Because this is making me think of, like, okay, this is why. So we have a whale tail, and not when a woman's thong rides up her butt crack. Hangs on her pants, just saying. Not that kind. Anyways, whales represent family. Someone's family, someone's father was leading the way, because then we have the owl, which is like I see everything, feel everything, hear everything. This can represent spirituality, a spiritual connection, but it's also spirit. I see everything. Like, you know, I feel like psychic mediums, whatever, you see a lot too, but this is like our ancestors, our angels, our passed over loved ones and stuff. It's like, I'm watching over you. I see what's going on in your life, the whole situation, whatever. Something to do with that. So you're definitely being watched over by, this is either for you and this person. Okay, this father has passed away. He is watching over his family, his children, and this situation, because this is a love situation. It's like you two were led to connect with, like, I guided you two towards one another, is what I just heard, because then we have love. Because you deserve love. You deserve to be loved, to have love, and to give love. You deserve love. It's okay to love. It's okay to open up. There's something significant to do with music, a song, a significant song between you and whoever this person is. But there's the song I prayed for you, but okay, I got a few songs floating in my head all of a sudden. Cats in the Cradle is one of them, so don't waste any more time, especially if it's between a parent-child thing, or, you know, it's like work, make time, lead by example, and make time for your children, your family, or whatever, because I feel like that message is actually, even though it makes me think of like my father and stuff, for a personal reason, but That's for someone who has younger kids, either has a younger child or children. So it's like, make sure to make time with them, because you won't get that time back. Like, have a good time. Yeah, there's a few songs that are significant between you and this person, though. It's not just it's not that I prayed for you. What was it? I just heard it yesterday. Hold on. I think it was, of course I turned my phone off. But anyways, I think it's not God took a little more time on. That's part of the lyrics. God took a little more time on you. I'll find it in a second, but it has to do with like there's spiritual connection between you and this person through song lyrics and music, but there's a specific or significant song between the two of you. It might be a love song. And if you didn't date them, it's obviously not you guys' song. It's just maybe this person sent music to you, or you sent it to them or something. The hell was that fucking song? It's gonna drive me nuts. I gotta find it. Sorry, I gotta. Because I will not stop thinking about stuff unless that ain't it. Where's it? History? It was just last night. Yeah, that was it. Never mind. God Took His Time on You by Casey Barnes. God took his time on you. So there's that. Listen to that song, the lyrics, see what it means to you in this situation, this connection. All right, and then, like I said, it could be a friend of yours. We have a dog bone. Give a dog a bone. Throw me a bone. Like, give me a sign. Show me something. They might have wanted a sign that pertains to this connection between you and whoever this is. Well, I feel like there's a lot of spiritual signs, but you're going to find a sign in a song. Here's your sign. Listen to the song. Listen to that song, the words. Even if you don't like country or whatever, Google the lyrics if you want, you know? Because there's something significant with the words. I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Oh, I'll be there. Just close your eyes and I'll be there. That's an old song. Now I want to listen to that. Okay, music's very significant. Someone will be there. Like, friendly. I'll be there for you. I'll be there. I want to be supportive. This feels like there could be friendship leading to more. There's something to do with religious factors as well, because this is the Star of David, and it's making me think of different religions. I'll be there. Yeah, there definitely could have been. There's a higher perspective now when it comes to religious beliefs and spirituality. All right, I'm not Jewish or anything like that, but some of you might be able to like put it in the comments below. But regardless, for some reason, I'm drawn to say, look up the significance of the Star of David. Like, what all the points stand for, what they mean, what they represent. Because, okay, that's what it is. No matter what your faith is, because you got the cross, Jesus was on the cross, you got the Star of David, there's a bunch of other symbols for different religions. I'm not getting into them all, but this is just an example. Like with Catholicism and stuff, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm going to say it wrong, but the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, or the Holy Ghost, and the Star of David represents the similar points. It's almost like in every religion, It's like prayer. It doesn't matter what your faith is. It all goes to the same place. That's what this feels like. Like we hear your prayers. Someone's prayers are being answered. They definitely are. But even if there's a different label tied to, you know, the points on the star versus the cross and all that and whatever other religious symbols, they all have a similar meaning because it's all the same. That's what that feels like. So someone might be opening up spiritually, like having a better understanding of why they feel the way they feel, because for some reason I feel like I could have been raised a certain religion, or this my family's blah 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 whatever religion, you know, and so that's what you've always identified as because well, that's what your family is. And maybe you don't practice, like maybe you don't go to church or you didn't or whatever, and it's like, okay, well, I believe in a higher power, but I don't think I fully believe in this, whatever this is. There's something more here, but I don't really understand. I don't really know, but I just know there's something greater than myself. That's all I know, and that's just kind of how I roll. Like that's that energy that I'm picking up on. And someone is seeing that it's all connected, and it's like yeah, it is all connected. I don't know, there's a change of perspective for some reason. Well, and then we have the key. This person definitely has a key to your heart, I'm just saying, but I feel like alright, what is this? Because we have two different keys. One goes to a lockbox, and one's a skeleton key. This key unlocks all kinds of different things. Anything. Because if you think about a skeleton key in an old house, it unlocks all the fucking doors, you know? It's universal. It's the universe. It's spirit, basically. It's like whatever this awakening is, this connection, it's unlocking untapped potential within you, within this other person. And it's like the possibilities are endless. You can open any door you freaking want to with this key. And maybe that's you or them, or someone's realizing that, like, I've had the key to this situation the whole time. And I can't believe I didn't see it. So someone's having, like, a realization, they're recognizing something. But then we have this key, which goes to, I think it goes to a lockbox, to be honest. Because I was like, does this one go to a diary? No, I think it's a lockbox key. I don't know. It's an older one. But if you think about like a lockbox or even a diary, you're locking up your emotions, your thoughts, your feelings. A lockbox, whatever's in there is important to you, and you have it under lock and key, you know? In a diary, it's important to you. You lock up your diary because it's your feelings, your deep, dark secrets, your thoughts, your whatevers, you know? It's like, I don't want anyone to know that shit. But I feel like whatever person you're dealing with has their thoughts and feelings and all that shit locked up. Like, I don't want anyone to know, blah, 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 whatever. This is under lock and key. But you have the key to that information. You have the key to get into their box. Not in a sexual way. Their lockbox, their diary, their whatever. You have the key to that information. And like I said before, you weren't talking to anyone about them, like gathering information from outsiders. You just know because of the universe, because of spirit, because of Ghost Dad, which actually, that movie's awesome. I haven't seen it forever. Yeah, Ghost Dad's around, leading the way. And then, we have a freaking sea turtle. I was just talking about this in my dream. And sea turtles are faster than land turtles, and they're really slow on land, I'm just saying. So someone could have felt out of their element, but they represent magic and untapped potential is what I was talking about. Like, spiritual guidance, And then we have a t-shirt with a heart on it, spiritual guidance, and a t-shirt. There's some significance with a t-shirt, with a shirt that someone's wearing, or what is the significance with a shirt? The heart is really significant. I love that shirt. I love that shirt. I love that shirt. Huh. There's a significance with a shirt, with a t-shirt, that I don't know if this was gifted to someone. I don't know, I keep staring at Bud Light. Does somebody have a Bud Light shirt? I'm not sure what that is, but there's some significance with a t-shirt. It might have, like, you know how shirts say Guinness or Bud Light or whatever. It could be something like that, but I love that shirt. I love that shirt. Someone has a very significant shirt. What is up with the shirt? The t-shirt. It's a t-shirt. Yeah, it's not a sweatshirt or anything. It's a t-shirt. I love that shirt. Butterfly. Change and transformation. Yeah, there's somebody who passed away. You might have a t-shirt of theirs. You might have a shirt of theirs. I can't stop looking at the stupid shirt now. I don't know what it's about. There's some significance with a shirt, whatever that means to you. And I feel like it might have something to do with, I just heard, make that change. The man in the mirror, taking a look at yourself. I don't feel like this shirt has a heart on it or anything. This feels like a dude shirt, like a man's t-shirt or something. I don't know. It's a guy's. It's either his own or someone gave it to him. I don't know. Somebody loves some type of shirt. And then there's a unicorn. I love that shirt. It's still making me think of Bud Light just because of all the controversy and shit. I'm sorry, but somebody might have like a Bud Light shirt. I don't know, like a beer shirt, Budweiser or something. Like racing even, because, you know, a lot of the sponsors and stuff. But there's some significance with a freaking shirt. Whatever that is to you, I don't know. It could be a band shirt as well, but somebody loves a shirt that they have. I don't know where that's coming in, what the hell that's about. But you know what's making me think of is, you know, when you really like someone, you're dating them or whatever, and they leave their t-shirt behind, you know, or their sweatshirt or whatever, and it's like, oh, it still smells like you. Like, you know what I mean? So that even when they're not around, you feel close to them. It feels like something like that, whether this person has passed away or not. There's some significance with that. Like, I want to sleep with your t-shirt or some shit. I don't know what that is. You could have done that with this person, or they have something of yours, or that's coming up. But there's some significance with that. For someone. All right. So let's see. Take your lucky shot. Make that change. That's really what it feels like. I feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised if you move things forward. You'll be pleasantly surprised in this situation, because the competition that you think is there really isn't there. It probably was, but I feel like it's not anymore. Just because, even if, because, whoa, my ear, holy crap, I was ringing. Just because somebody has a lot of potential options because people like them or whatever, like, oh, I think so and so's cute or blah, blah, whatever, doesn't mean that you or that person is going to entertain those people. You know, it's like you can look and like whoever the hell, you know, it's like you can like my person, my love interest, my boyfriend, my girlfriend, or whatever. You can look, but you touch them, I'll kick your ass, kind of thing. That's kind of what this feels like. Somebody could have said that. They could have tried to claim ownership over you or another person. Like, look all you want, but stay the fuck away. That wasn't even where I was going with that. I'm just saying. Because where I was going was, I was going to say, you have to have trust. And maybe one person or both people didn't have much trust in the situation. And just because of prior experiences, don't carry your past baggage into a new connection because that person didn't do that to you. You know what I mean? It's like, don't put the blame of the past on someone who hasn't done anything, because that's when you'll miss opportunities. That's what that feels like. I feel like Spirit's like making a phone call directly to me right now. That's what it feels like. Because my ear's still ringing. That's why I have my hand right here. So it's like, leave the past in the past. And if you're torn between people, you know, communication is key. Just be open and honest with everyone involved. And, you know, like, say this is a new connection and you still have some resentment, some hang-ups, some problems with the past person or whatever, or you don't know which direction to go in, just, you know, talk it out and be honest with whoever you're dealing with. Because that way everyone's in the know and no one feels taken advantage of. And then there'll be a full understanding. But also don't let the past hold you back, you know, like, because then you'll sit in regret. Don't sit in regret. Something to do with bombings too. I don't know what's up with that, but there's some type of shocking information. Shock. You're going to be shocked. You're never going to believe this. This is going to shock the shit out of you. I don't know. Someone's going to be shocked. You're never going to believe this. Someone might not believe something. Huh. I'm going to hang up that call. Alright, so let's see, is there anything else? What's up with this? New skills, advanced training, rapid improvements. Yeah, there's rapid change. I feel like change is just flying right in. What was it? Before I hit record, I heard, I'm waiting to call. I'm waiting to make this phone call. So someone was waiting to call. They're either waiting for a phone call or they're waiting to call someone and say something, like, for whatever reason, like, I'm just making it look good, or I don't know, like, you know, I don't want to seem, someone's waiting to make a phone call. And what was the other thing? Waiting for a phone call. Yeah, someone's waiting. I don't feel like they're waiting for a phone call. They're waiting to make a phone call. Why am I fucking tired again? I feel high as fuck. I'm waiting to make a phone call. I'm waiting for a call. Somebody waiting for a call about fucking weed or something? I feel high as shit, holy fuck. Because this doesn't feel like an illness. This feels like, yeah, man. I don't know. This is what it feels like. I'm waiting to call. Okay. Lost magic, atonement, rebalance. Atonement. Need to atone for their sins. But anyways, I feel like I'm waiting to make this call. Could be to family. Tone. Now it's making me think of okay. Tones as in an emergency call. I'm waiting to make this call. I'm waiting to make a call because it's making me think of sirens, like the tones going off is what they say. Like, oh, tones going off, we gotta whatever, whatever's going on, structure fire, shit like that. But I'm waiting to make this call. Why the fuck is that so significant all of a sudden? Someone could have waited. They were waiting for something. Like, I can't make a call right now. I gotta wait for some reason. But it's a dial tone. Like, beep. It's not a busy tone. It's not like beep, beep, beep. It's the line's dead. Line down. Someone doesn't have a phone anymore. Or someone in a situation that doesn't have a phone, like they don't have access to a phone, your phone, whatever phone, like they're not on a phone plan, they don't have a phone. Whether they literally don't have a phone or they don't have like it hooked up, But it's a dial tone. You don't hear that on cell phones though. That's on home phones. The tone. It's a home phone. ET phone home, just saying, but that's not what that is. You've attracted wonderful news. Yeah, there's a landline here, or there's something significant to do with someone's home or a home phone. Some people still have home phones, like, usually it's older people. I mean, I was thinking about getting a home phone again, but even if you don't have, a landline, if you plug in your phone to the wall, you can still call 911. You can always call for help. You can on your cell phones too, even if you don't have service. You can always get through with 911. Or 999. I don't know how it is in Europe, but this could be a cry for help, a call for help, or there's something significant to do with needing to call for help. Or you did call for help and someone's sorry that they didn't answer. They're sorry that they didn't answer. You could have called them on social media, because I'm staring at social media. Either they didn't answer when you needed them. Even if it wasn't like life or death, it could have just been you needed someone to talk to. Someone might want to apologize for that. I don't know what that's about. Exactly. This was supposed to be a full love reading. Maybe this is shit that happened between you guys, or the problems surrounding it, because I do feel like there is positive change coming in for this situation, for these people. Because this connection between you and whoever this is extremely protected. Like, even if you're not talking to this person, even if it's been a while, even if if this feels like the biggest shit show ever, it's like, what the fuck? Like, why did we connect? Why did you treat me that way? Blah, 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 whatever. Because I don't feel like this person's abusive or anything. It's nothing like that. It's just inconsistencies, and someone needed time to heal, basically. A lot of change needed to occur in their life, your life, potentially. Massive change is going to come between the two of you, because now we have the Hierophant, which is all about heightened spirituality and partnership. Someone could have been afraid of commitment. I don't know. It's being on different pages, but but you're in the same book. So you and this person actually feel the same way about each other, but you handle things very differently. And I feel like the timing could have been a little fucked up. Maybe somebody felt like you were moving things too fast, even if that wasn't your intention. Everything does happen for a reason. It's because you're so drawn to them. You have the Two of Cups here, which is, this could be the realization, like, fuck, the sudden shock, like you're my person kind of thing. I don't know, someone might be realizing something too late, or because they did stuff they shouldn't have done. Someone definitely needs to apologize, because there's betrayal. And I said atonement. It's like you need to atone for your sins. There's a lot of stress here, because somebody did something behind your back. If any of you were married to this person, or if there was marriage involved, I feel like that marriage got burned to the fucking ground, basically. Like, somebody did something they shouldn't have done and cheated, did whatever, and it was too difficult. I don't feel like this energy between you and whoever we're talking about here, whoever you're thinking about, I don't feel like you guys are married. I feel like there could, either you have been married in the past, they've been married, so there was discord in prior relationships. And it's almost like, I will never fucking get married again. I will never fall for this bullshit again. I will never be in a high level commitment again. I'd rather just be single, hoggle energy. I'm just gonna be by my fucking self, you know? That type of energy. But I feel like someone like has a different outlook now, because it's like, oh shit, I was looking at things all wrong because I was coming from that hurt place. Like, that's what that feels like to me. Yeah, it's almost like I just saw the Fool. Getting into a connection or commitment, especially rushing into one. I ain't no fucking fool. I ain't falling for this shit. Like, that, it's just foolish to commit because it never works out. Well, with that mentality, it won't work out, just saying. And it wouldn't have at the time, because I feel like that's how this person thinks, or that's how you think, or something. Someone does. Or did. They did. There is the potential for a new commitment here, because we have the Six of Wands. A success. This commitment would be successful, because they feel like, I kind of feel like that's what this Emperor is seeing. This masculine energy is going, yeah, I see this. I don't know. They want to end the burdens. They want to end the problems. I don't know. This dude's looking straight at some feminine. The masculine in this situation is going to be the one who's shocked. Like, what? They could be the one that's torn as well, you know, between two people. Especially if this person is in a commitment. If this man, or masculine, whatever, if it's either he's hung up on the betrayals of the past, you know, like shitty commitments, and it's like, what's the point, kind of thing. And he's got to let that go, and I feel like I am letting that go because I see you. I want to pay you attention. Like, I don't know, this person's paying attention to you, whoever they are, and they see that you're very spiritual, that I feel like there's a strong connection here. And it's like, oh, I see that, holy crap. So it's like I'm looking away from this ending. So if this person was hung up on the past in any way, shape, or form, even if it was just hanging on to the burdens of the past, you know, not the person, just the burdens, that's over with. And they're looking straight at you. If this person was committed or is committed, I feel like it is a heavy burden. And it's like, this is hard. I don't know if I can end this. Like, I don't want to sit in this bullshit, but I don't know, there's like a level of confusion, especially if this man is committed. But I do feel like there could be an ending approaching either way, because this dude can't stop looking at you. You might have two people looking at you. Two men, especially if you're a feminine energy or whatever. Same-sex relationship, doesn't matter. But I don't really feel that with this specific message. But, you know, whatever resonates with whoever. There's something to do with the internet, too. There could be internet success, but the moon, it's a crescent moon or a half moon. Oh, look, I got it right behind me right there. It's a painting my daughter did. But I got that above my bed, too. But something significant to do with the moon, but not just moon phases and stuff like that. It's learning about the moon, education. So maybe somebody's talking about the moon. Something to do with the moon. And it's online. Something to do with the moon. Okay. So what's up with this 10 of Wands in the world shit? Communication is hard for me. No more bad decisions. Road to recovery. Yeah, it's like letting go of the past. Like, I don't want to fuck up anymore. I don't want to make any bad decisions, bad choices in life, in love, and in whatever. And I feel like this person doesn't want to make any more bad decisions between the two of you either. It's like, I want to fix whatever this is between us. And yeah, somebody wants to come in correct, basically. And I feel like the only reason they pushed you away before is because they were sick of making piss poor choices. Like, I can't be left to my own devices. I fuck shit up. Like, that's what that feels like. Yeah, because they get tempted. Someone got fucking tempted and they screwed something up for themselves or for someone else. Temptation fucked something up for someone. Social media. Social media. This man, or one of these men, because I feel a couple energies in here, could have spoken to someone online. They're burdened about some type of internet communication because there's a level of temptation there. It's because that dude, especially if he was committed, like if he was flirting with another person or whatever, flirting with you, I feel like it is weighing on him. Like, I shouldn't have done that kind of thing. But I feel like he was in a sense of lack at the time. So I don't feel like this person's malicious or anything. I don't feel like they, you know, they were trying to hurt you or whoever or whatever. I don't feel like that was the intention there. I feel like it was just searching for comfort. And it's almost like if there's distance between you and this person, like you don't live near each other or what have you, it's safer to talk at a distance. You know, it's like, oh, you know, this won't go anywhere. I don't think it has gone anywhere, to be honest. But that person might want to fix things between the two of you, even if it's just in a friend capacity or they're trying to work on their relationship, whatever that is. Somebody did something they shouldn't have done. But I feel like it was more of an online thing. Yeah, someone was wearing a false mask. They were pretending to be someone that they're not. Yeah, someone was pretending to be someone they're not. For some of you, this man could have lied about some of the burdens, some of the issues in his relationship or what a situation or whatever, just to be able to do whatever he did with you or talk. Like, I don't know, it feels like sexting shit and whatever. I don't know, but I also feel like I want to look better. This man wanted to look better than someone else. And I don't know why. Whoever he is, he wanted to look better than potentially a family member or a different suitor or a friend or whatever. It's like, I'm better than so-and-so. Yeah, someone was definitely feeling that way. So I don't know what the hell this is about, but it's all over. I don't know what the hell this is about, but it's all over. So there's that, I guess. Well, why the fuck's it coming up then? Probably because someone needs to know. It's your lucky day. Good luck. Libra could be significant. There is a past life connection here, soulmate connection. There's also issues around, and I feel like those issues are subsiding, and somebody wants to fight for you, for themselves, for what they want, something along those lines. Because this is actually pretty positive. It's almost like opening up the book, the diary, unlocking all the secrets and going, all right, we're letting this shit fly now. The shit's flying now. Hopefully it doesn't hit the fan. Hopefully it just flutters away. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace. I don't know why I'm doing this on camera, because I just turned the lights out now. I don't do that usually. Usually do this. Turn this off first. Why did I turn the light out? Lights out. I did readings like that like a year and a half ago, where they're numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there was 5 of them. It was like part 1, part 2, part 3. Like, I was getting really frustrated because I kept having to do that. But one of them is called Lights Out. Lights Out. And that could be like silence. Or I'm gonna knock your fucking lights out, but it feels like silence. Because the light illuminates things. There's still illumination in here. It's just not as bright. It's just not as bright. I don't know what that is. Whatever it means to you. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.